Hey guys, it's JLD, Just Laying Down, and in today's video, we are interviewing two awesome Twitch streamers by the name of VibeQueenKThx and XPandaGorex, both horror streamers and best friends who play a variety of spooky themed games and some laid-back variety games as well. For those who are new to our YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to get the most up-to-date info on when we post future interviews and shorts. Also, make sure you follow us on Kick, where we are live every Monday and Friday, and on Twitch, where we are live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the interview. There we go, side by side. Perfect.
Look, she's so cute.
So are you? Hello, look at you.
Wow, feel attacked.
Why? I love you.
All right, so before I even get started with welcoming you both in, I know Garbage put something just now, and since it's not a question, I'm going to say it out loud for the both of you. This isn't a question, but I just want to say that the guests are two of the most important people in my life. I love them both with all my heart. Vibe is the most amazing mother, friend, and girlfriend he could ever have dreamt of being with. Megan is the most incredible friend and you could ask for, with such a kind and genuine heart. I'm so blessed to have him in my life.
Now?
I'm
And
gonna cry.
I 1000% agree with this. So I'm with that.
JLD.
Get loved on, nerd.
Sensitive. Cry.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
Shut up.
What up, Ellie? I
Oh,
appreciate you.
JLD. Everybody, this is the shirt. Look, it's Mr. Pickles.
There's Mr. Pickles.
Do you know who Mr. Pickles is?
Nope, I don't.
Imagine.
Oh wow.
I've been living under a rock, I guess.
It's Adult Swim.
Okay, it's fine.
Were you not allowed to watch that as a kid, JLD?
I don't even know what it is.
What?
What? Huh?
You know what Adult
Huh?
Swim is? What?
Wow, Snoop.
Fuck Mr. Pickles, wow.
Wow.
Not the peak.
Yo, I need to put Peak on here, because
You do.
I played Fortnite with you both on here. I've played many games with you guys, so it has to happen. Look at these lovely people. Let them know, Ellie. Let them freaking know. They are fantastic.
You're fantastic, JLD. You're one of the most important people to us.
Yeah,
Let them.
W.
I appreciate that.
Mhm.
You both are W's. This is tonight is about the two of you. JLD's here. I'm not gonna say I'm mid. I know I'm a W, but the spotlight is on the both of you tonight. So
No, I could have said something, and I'm just not.
So without further ado, Vibe and Panna, I appreciate you taking the time to be here. Welcome to Couch Talk, and I appreciate you taking the time to Couch Talk is usually on Mondays, and the fact that you guys can just coordinate times of Tuesdays or whatever days of the week,
Absolutely.
it means a lot.
Well, thank you for being accommodating. I appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, no, none of that, Big John. So first thing we like to ask for our guests. This is the very first time we have two, so amongst you two, you're more than welcome to pick whoever wants to go first. Make sure you introduce yourself to chat. I'm sure a lot of people know who you both are, but there might be some that don't. Introduce yourself to the chat. Let them know who you are, what you do, what do you stream, and anything that chat you feel should know about you as a person or as a streamer.
You want me to go first, Vibe? I can.
Sure. Yeah. I did
Hi.
not talk over you.
No, you're fine. My name's Panna, xPandaGorex, whichever you prefer, or Megan. I don't mind that either. When I first started streaming, I primarily was a Dead by Daylight content creator, but within the last 9 to 10 months, I kind of just switched over into variety, more like horror variety, and then now I've been playing like Destiny and all of that kind of stuff. I love DBD, but it's like a love-hate thing. If you've ever played it, you know. You just know.
You know.
Yeah. Also, don't yell at me. I'm baby, okay?
She's baby.
I'm gonna put the volume up just a little bit. Garbage said vibes is a little lower, so I'll just increase the volume just a
Well,
little
I
bit
was
for everybody.
talking lower. Do
It's
I need to talk
Just like deep
louder?
throat the mic.
You want me to do that with the mic? Hey, yo, mommy. Hold
Also,
on.
we're both very sussy. And she's my best friend and the love of my life, and I don't know what I would do without Vibe.
Yell
So.
vibe.
Get lived on, nerd.
Brum, you don't want me to yell at you. Actually, you probably do. Let's be real. I guess I'll introduce myself now. I'm Vibe. I pretty much, when I first started streaming on Twitch, I primarily played Apex. I was known for being the sweaty Apex girl, and that's just like what I did. And then after so long, I just kind of switched to variety, and I couldn't tell you the last time I played Apex. So, kind of do a whole lot of different things. I do have a lot of cozy streams. Like I'll do like Power Wash Simulator. I'll do where we just like I do my homework, and I just like chat with everyone, and we just kind of chill and listen to music. I'll do that sometimes. I am a mom, so my schedule is kind of a little bit wonky right now since my daughter is on summer break. So I haven't really been streaming as much as I normally would have. And I'm also in college, so I'm doing that as well. So just kind of a busy girl, actually, quite a bit lately. So, yeah.
Oh yeah. And what semester are you on for your degree?
Second semester for the degree currently.
And it's for for bachelor's or?
So right now I'm trying to get as much out of the way as possible before I transfer to like UCO or something like that. So I'm doing a lot of my core classes, so like government, all the psychology classes, getting those knocked out of the way, math and all that stuff. So I'm trying to get everything out.
Oh yeah. And Vibe, I did see on Twitter, Panna. Are you enjoying the flowers?
I absolutely am. They're very pretty and they smell so good. She literally made me cry. They showed up at my doorstep yesterday.
And
Crazy.
she didn't tell you
I
nothing.
like love her.
No, she didn't.
That's a W friend right there. Already
know,
like sending flowers
absolutely.
out of nowhere. So like you both are keepers. And like I've heard you both like talk about each other and like how you're both like the bestest friends like for life, and like I love that for you guys. You guys are freaking amazing and you deserve all the love you both give each other. So
yeah,
absolute W.
Yeah.
Vibe picked me up off the ground last year after I went through something, and we've just been inseparable ever since. So
Yeah.
I owe her a lot.
Well, I owe her a lot too. She helped me more than she probably will ever really realize. You know, she helped me through a difficult time, and she's kind of stuck with me now. Like I like love her and stuff.
No, you're like stuck with me. What are you on about?
Stop! I like love you.
What's going on, Mama Hawk? Two of my favorite beautiful people. Love them both. Let them know, Mama Hawk. They are
We
W.
love you,
Hi,
Mama.
Mama. Hello.
They're stuck. Let them know.
Yeah.
Yep, they're
We'll
stuck
help
in the
each other.
dryer.
We're gonna help each other. We may get even more stuck.
Oh my
but,
god,
you know.
step bro, I'm stuck. Can you help me?
Do I have that?
I don't know. You'll have to ask
I have the
Tyler for
regular.
it.
I have the regular.
You'll have to ask Tyler for it. I don't think I even have it, or I might. I don't know.
I have
Tyler
it.
has like all the sound clips.
I have
Yeah.
it, just not on my stream deck. I would have to look through
Oh,
all my
okay.
like voice mod soundboards and all that to find it.
They're in a folder.
Folders on
Yeah.
folders on folders, but you know we love
You should
Tyler.
ask him
He's
how
literally
many
the
sound clips he has.
who knows. That shit's like half his hard drive.
Yeah, honestly.
He had to get
he
it-
sent it to you.
He had to get a spare hard drive just for the sounds.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually.
That's the S drive, the S for sound. And then for chat, exclamation point guest in the chat as much as you want throughout the night. I'll be advertising it as much as possible. If you want to check out their social medias, I put their Twitch accounts, I put their Twitters, their Instagrams, and I put their Cash Apps, because you know we gotta troll each other with the Cash App accounts. So if you want to send them a little Cash App there, I also put that. No, not mine,
Yeah.
not mine.
Yeah.
Let him
No,
know.
Do
Sign
JLDs.
just laying down.
So
We'll
We'll get him a hype train started in Cash App, everyone. So
Right?
everyone
I
gives him
swear
$1.
to He's gonna start doing like a choo-choo noise on my phone. Cash App.
I already said. Wait, what? My phone's
What?
off right now, so I
What
can't
did you
even look.
do?
Wow! Imagine.
I'm not even looking at my phone.
Oh my lord.
What did you do?
Get them their
Half a
crunch
D's
traps.
nuts.
Get them their crunch traps.
I would like a quesarito. That would be great.
I don't know.
Fun fact, I actually had Taco Bell
Dude,
before this
Crunchwrap would
stream.
sound great, actually, to be honest with you.
JLD's just teasing us because he had Taco Bell earlier. Imagine.
Wow.
I didn't have the breakfast
Imagine.
though. I had a chicken quesadilla and the nacho fries. That was it.
Their breakfast is incredible. Like,
Yeah, their breakfast is so good.
So let me ask you. Here's actually first question. Exactly, Rose. Thank you. Taco Bell's
I don't
a
know,
W.
Rose.
Let them know, Rose.
And I guess for chat too, if you like Taco Bell, what is your go-to order for Taco Bell right now?
Crunchwrap Supreme and quesarito.
Crunchwrap Supreme and a Baja Blast, so I can Baja Blast Panda's back out.
Wow!
I actually have that because Panda sent it to me. Or no, one of you sent it to me, the Baja Blast, but I never downloaded it.
You need to.
I think it's
Yeah.
because I would always like put Baja or Blast in Vibe stream just so it triggers, but it never triggers for me.
You think I would put that on a trigger?
We gotta
You should.
spam it. It'll be fun.
I'd like to spam something of hers, all right.
Oh my lord! Oh my lord!
This is the sussiness that you get from both of us.
I
This
just
is what
scoop the
happens,
party packs and
okay?
go to town. Burritos. Let them know, Rose. That's
Let
actually
'em
a
know.
smart idea. Rose, I hope you're having a
Wait,
fantastic.
so we're all getting Taco Bell at TwitchCon, right? Everyone that's going.
I'm down.
Does
Yeah.
that mean that I get a
Taco Bell date?
Do we get to have crunch wraps together?
While we do
I'm
karate in the
excited.
garage.
Yes!
Parking garage.
The parking
Parking
garage.
garage.
They're only sussy towards each other. Everybody pull their jaws back off.
Oh my gosh. What are you on about?
In
Can
the
we get
Taco
married
Bell.
at the tacos in Vegas?
Brownie.
Drum's ready to like drive you both to the chapel right now in Vegas.
Yeah, absolutely, Brum.
I love her. I love Brum so much. Talk about a really sweet girl. Jesus.
Right?
We love Brummy. And it's official now with Brummy and Dami Mommy. It's a big official thing. The only humans I'll commit to.
Brummy.
But Wemmy,
Let 'em
we
know.
love you.
Love you,
And
Brummy.
and on top of exclamation point guests for everybody in chat,
Ah,
there is a channel point if you'd like to ask Hannah and or Vibe a question. There's a one channel point redeem available there where you can ask them whatever you want, whether it's a trolling, whether it's a streaming question or something about their IRL. You're more than welcome to put whatever questions you
I
want.
think we would rather have like an amaranth themed wedding at Taco Bell instead of Elvis.
So who's getting the hot tub?
So we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
have like
get in the hot tub. What do you mean?
we're gonna have like banana peels everywhere, and we're gonna like just sit in that
Who's
chair
getting
all
dank a
wild.
banana peel?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh, I'm diving into the.
I got you, garbage. I got you, garbage.
Let him know, Brum. Let him know, Brummy.
Diving into the hot tub.
Let him know.
Yo,
If
I
anybody
was not,
doesn't know this, I love Amaranth. I love her very much. And JLD was the first person to gift me a sub to her. He's down bad.
JLD's down bad, confirmed. I
Jody's
was
down
not
bad.
ready for the dank one though. Like you sent that. I think I woke up to that. I'm like, what the hell are you sending me? And I'm like, and I see Dank just typing in Amaranth's chat.
Yeah.
And then you told me what he was putting with the banana peel. I was like, typical Dank, typical.
Yeah.
It'd be
All right.
like that.
So, first question from myself. So, how did you both meet each other? And to add to that, how did we all meet? 'Cause I kind of forgot.
Well,
We just been
So-
close that long.
I was rated into someone's channel that Vibe modded for, and that's how I met her. And we just started talking in that channel, like in the chat and everything. And
Mhm.
then we started hanging out in like a VC together with everyone from that stream. And then she introduced me to all of you guys, like Tyler and Dank and Cluster and JLD, like, you know, that whole like circle of friends I got introduced to. So that's how I met her. I just got raided into a channel that she modded for at the time. So
Yeah.
and the
Oh,
rest
yeah.
is history. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
we
think.
pretty much
I'm pretty
stuck
sure
since then.
Tyler is how I met you, JLD. Like I met you through Tyler.
Oh,
And
Yeah,
sure.
actually, no,
through
I
Tyler.
do. Okay, no, the way that I met JLD was in Tyler's chat, and I thought you were joking, saying like, "Who's Panna?" And I got really cocky, and I was like, "How do you not know who I am?" And I'm not
Let
cocky
him
ever.
know.
And that's how the "Who's Panna" thing came up. It was in Tyler's chat.
That's true.
Yo,
But yeah,
Martin,
now
what up,
there's
bro?
an emote and there's merch, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
There's a whole Who's JLD beanie in Vibes
Yeah,
merch
there's a
shop.
whole I have a Who's JLD emote, all that kind of stuff.
You guys want put I should have put that in Vibes exclamation point guest. There you go. Thank you, Garbage. The Vibe Queen dash shop.
Oh my
I
god.
still need
Tyler!
you can't take that off of your shop until I get a beanie. Like I need to
I
get one.
know.
Actually, JLD, can I just have my royalties and give me a beanie?
Give her
Like,
a beanie.
bro.
Fine.
Why?
Instead of the gifted Amaranth sub, it could be a Who's JLD beanie.
There you go.
Oh, I have an Amaranth sub right now, so
So we got what, like 20 days whenever Dank did his little gifted sub.
got a birthday coming up too, just saying.
Birthday
let
stream
him
coming
know.
soon. Self promo birthday stream. Let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
August. Get ready.
I
Yo,
think
Martin,
I pretty
thank you for
much
the
met
follow.
you whenever you were doing the Fortnite customs the most.
Yes.
So like
You're
I
absolutely
was
right.
involved with Rosé's Fortnite customs for a long time, and then I also did yours too. And then, I was, the person that ended up killing a lot of people, and people will get mad, and I stopped.
Really?
Yeah. So
People got toxic on you. Jesus.
yeah, imagine.
The
Where'd
Weddy
he
girl,
go?
let her know,
Sweaty girl?
Tyler.
Just like
Just
in
like
the
love her and
beginning.
stuff.
Just like love me. Yes, love me, please.
I mean, she is cracked at Fortnite. You both are. So like, I got carried last time we all played together.
I'm okay at Fortnite. She's the cracked one, not me.
What? No, I don't even play anymore. What?
Still gets 10 kills. Okay.
Oh my
Ooh.
god! Wow. This is what we're doing.
Doesn't play for a whole month, comes in and slays the lobby with a raptor.
Damn.
Okay,
On
listen.
blast too.
Listen. What do you mean?
Exclamation point peek in the chat.
Wow.
Now I really need to put peak now at this point. Schmo.
Tyler's like
Schmo.
low key thinking, how can I add this during stream?
Yeah, I don't have stream elements like enabled for mods to make
Get your
commands at the
line.
moment, so GG's on that. Also, Nick, I saw
Imagine
you in
if
here.
you
Nick
did.
Simonak, I saw you in here. Martin, thank you for the follow. I think you're coming in from TikTok, I believe. You have the wrestling. Welcome in. Let me tell you, Panna, that whole freaking Who's Panna thing. I think I did it. I did do it as a troll. So like, usually I'll go to like people's streams and I'll be like, oh, who's Garbage or who's Measureless or who's Trippy,
Mm-hmm.
just to fuck around. And then as soon as I put Who's Panna, Garbage goes on an outburst because it was in his stream. Bans me.
Imagine
Bans
him
me.
going on an outburst.
And everybody's like, wow, like, how do you not know Panna? Like, I'm like, bro, I know who she is. Like,
I think I even attacked you.
Are you shitting
Are
my
you-
dick right now?
are you sure?
right now?
And that's how it started. And then you started the Who's JLD, and then I did a whole animated emote of it. It's probably one of the most popular in my
Yeah.
emotes right
Same
now.
with mine. And then the Who's Julian one came out in my
I don't
Yep,
even
that
know who
was
that
fun.
is. I don't even know who that is.
Who's
at this
Julian?
point.
Who's Julian?
He sounds like a
know.
bot. He sounds like a NPC.
The only
who
Julian
hands out
I
medkits.
know.
Purple med kits, right? That's the one that Ghostface took a picture with.
Oh my lord. Did you enjoy playing DBD with JLD Vibe?
I did.
Imagine
I would
not
have loved to have
playing-
done it with you and her, honestly.
Wow.
But you just don't want to invite her to play, or you don't want to play with us, so it's whatever.
Let
Give
him
me
know,
another
Big
code.
John.
Give me another code. I'll probably play if the game's still up.
You've
Or
had so
Oh,
many
thank you. I
opportunities. You know how
appreciate
many
that,
codes you know?
Come back.
Crazy.
Okay. Okay, let me see
He's
if I can do
literally
that.
still
Let me
quitting.
see if the copy paste works.
Copy paste these nuts.
But is
I
that
don't
for
know.
Is that for Mix It Up?
That
Did
should
you
be for
make that one
stream.
for
That should be
Mix It
for
Up?
stream elements, I think.
Oh, okay. He made it for Stream Elements. Okay.
No, I don't have the command on. Eh, it's fine. I'll deal with it after stream. But I will be making a P command. It's
Wow.
absolutely
Imagine.
necessary. So Big John, thank you for the
Also-
question. No, go ahead, Vibe.
Everyone out there, drink your heckin' water, nerds.
Yeah. Let
Let
him
me
know.
go grab my water bottle. It is still
Wow.
still not in the room. Give me like 2 seconds.
Oh,
I'll
so
be
this
right
is
back.
our stream now? Wow.
Yeah.
Take JLD take over. But I can still hear though, so I'm still watching. FBI still here.
Get shit on.
No idea. It's fine. No clue.
No.
So
clue
this
at
is
all.
our stream now.
Hi, hello.
Hi,
Welcome.
hello.
Let him know, Mama.
Let him know.
All the shit. JLT just farted and I heard it. Brummy. Let him know.
Wow, Brum. Tell him.
But my mic's
His
muted.
headset
How
mic
is
is
that
on.
me? How is that me if
His
my mic's
headset
muted?
mic is on.
Not the major shart.
All right, I got my heckin' water.
Yeah, good
I'm
nerd.
proud of you.
I
Everyone has to
I'll
drink
throw,
their
I'll
water,
throw it
not
away
just-
if anything.
It was just that loud, man. I heard it all the way in Ohio.
It was
Wow.
all the way
That
in
was a loud
Ohio.
one then. Holy shit.
Not the
Didn't fart,
pants
though.
check.
Pants check. Nah, we good. We good. All right. So
Not
Big
you
jump.
actually checking.
I got troll chat.
Yeah.
Redeem spooky sip. What the hell's a spooky sip?
Wow.
wow,
Tyler.
Imagine JLD doesn't pay attention to my streams. That's crazy.
Anna, when are you
That
going
means
live
we have
again?
to drink.
I retired. No, I'm kidding. I
What's
don't know.
streaming?
Sometime this week I am going to.
Hello?
You're trying to go live on Kick soon, right?
Mm-hmm. I am. I've had a, IRL stuff, rough couple of days and everything. So just trying to get back on track with the stream
I
stuff
gotcha.
right now. But
Yeah.
that stuff takes priority sometimes. But
Garbage is live on Kick right now.
imagine.
Nice.
That's
But
an
all he
that's
needs is-
probably a lie.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
you, Hannah.
honestly,
miss
he
you
could
guys
be.
too.
He never tells me when he goes live anyways, so.
Yeah, he doesn't tell me either. I just get it from my Discord. Like, hey everybody, our JLD mod garbage is live, and that's how I
He's
find
low-key
out.
shrieking in Discord right now.
I'm sorry, Gail.
He's peeking right now.
Yeah. He's like.
He probably DM Trainwrecks for that verified badge, right, garbage? Gail is locked on.
Dude, Farlight's so fun.
Do you guys want to see the perfect impression of Tyler when he pouts? He just
Oh
goes,
my god, do it.
Oh my lord. What the?
not even in VC with us, and he still gets trolled. Get shit on.
Get shit on.
He's peeking.
Should we put garbage's PNG on here too?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
See ya.
Where is Oh, okay, bye.
I could still do it.
Do it.
Still
Don't let
do it.
him outdo you. Let him know.
That Vibe and Panda know like all the spamming me and garbage do to each other. Like as
Yeah.
soon as I enter the freaking VC, there's some kind of happening in as soon as I enter. 2-time couch talk guest. Let them know. You want to?
Couch
You want to pull
talk
up real
is
quick?
nuts.
Want to say hi
Pull
for a
up,
sec?
but never pull out.
Let them know.
Let him
Facts.
know.
Facts. It's their moment. I agree.
Mm.
They're absolute W's. Garbage, I was watching your couch talk, and like when I was uploading it to YouTube, I was doing the editing, and I freaking died when you try to introduce yourself. You were like, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Garbage. I'm a variety streamer from Boston, Massachusetts, and I don't do shit.
Of course he said that.
Of course he said that. Yeah.
It's not a mid-talk. Stop it.
You delete that, please.
Yes. Freaking...
He's
Imagine.
literally incredible, and he can get shit on. So
He is incredible. He's a
delete
freaking
these
W.
nuts.
He's nuts.
These nuts.
All right, so Big John, thank you for the question.
Let's go, Gail, MVP. Let him know.
So Big John asks, what do you guys think bonds you all in this amazing community? Is it only the fact that you are streamers? Do you feel that it's something else that makes you get along as well?
Oh, absolutely something else. Because if it just
Yeah.
bonded us as streamers, we literally Vibe and I talk every single day and have. There was like a week period that we didn't talk, and it was probably one of the most heartbreaking weeks of my entire life.
Literally, same. Yeah.
But other than that, it's definitely not streaming. Her and I personally have so much in common. Like, even when it comes down to some of the IRL experiences that we've been through, you know, hashtag Team Twama, that, you know, we
Twama.
kind of bonded over in a sense. But I mean, I've never met her in real life, and you know, I can't wait to get the chance to meet her,
I'm
because
gonna
it's
cry.
something. She's like, you know, I'm an only child. I don't know if most people know that. I talk about it, not too much, but she's like the sister that I've always wanted and just never had. There was always just something about her that when we started talking and hanging out, like, you know, I knew that she was going to be in my life, you know, for the rest of my life, regardless of how many times we stopped talking. It's like one of those friendships where if you stop talking to them for a year, you can just pick right back up, like nothing
I
happened.
feel you. Yeah.
So she's
Yeah.
literally the love of my life for a reason.
And
No one will
literally-
ever compare to her in my eyes. I love her very much, and I'm about to cry right now. I cry a
Well,
lot, okay?
You're gonna cry in just a
Schmo.
second. So
No,
So
I've cried
when it
so
comes-
much.
stop it. Just let me love you. So
Fuck.
like what she said, I mean, when I met her, God, like I remember like the first like week that we would like hang out in a VC, and getting to talk with her more and more and more. It was just like, you know, this person is just, she's so genuine. Like she's literally very, like, she's so compassionate, and she's genuine, and she's, you know, real, and she cares about people, you know, to an extent that's just like, you know, not a whole lot of people are like that, you know. And we just clicked literally right away, like she said. And it was like when I met her, I was like, you know, things really did line up exactly how it needed to be, because I met her for a reason, because I don't really know if I really could have got through some of the stuff that I did without her. And I don't think I could really ever see my life without her in it. Like, she's literally stuck with me for life, and I literally love her way more than I think I love anybody else, really. So she's like the love of my life and stuff. And
That's
we're
a-
gonna get married with an Amaranth themed Taco Bell wedding. And you know, no one else is invited in the hot tub except for Prom. So
Except for
Can you
Brummy.
imagine if she officiated our wedding? Because
Oh
she'll
my
literally
God.
be at TwitchCon.
she would literally, she'd
she
be like, now
going?
kiss the bride. Just kidding. I'm kissing you guys.
I'm assuming, like, I don't see why she wouldn't. I'm
Brum,
assuming
pull
all
up
of
the
the
TwitchCon.
big creators are
Right?
going. I guess
That's
I
facts,
shouldn't
garbage. That's
assume
facts,
that.
garbage. Brummy, if you hear, let me know. I know you're gonna try and ban me on TikTok and all that, like every week and whatnot now, but like I'd at least like to meet you in person. You're a freaking W, Brummy.
Pokey catch, get your balls out.
Get your Pokemon.
Mhm.
Would you ever try to meet up outside of TwitchCon?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I really want to before TwitchCon, but monies. All the monies that I
Monies,
have is
yeah.
going to TwitchCon because unfortunately that's kind of expensive.
Yeah.
But Vibe's actually coming out to where I live in December, so we'll be able to hang
Nice.
out again even after TwitchCon.
Oh yeah.
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 That's a freaking W.
I'm
Yeah.
excited. We're gonna share
It's a
the same
goal.
bed, and y'all better be jealous.
Yeah, we're gonna like cuddle and stuff.
Yeah,
It's gonna be great.
with Baffy.
What are you gonna
Come
do
here, Baffy.
karate in the garage though? That's the question.
Absolutely. This is Baffy for anyone.
More
who
like
doesn't
we'll
know.
sip iced
Aw.
coffee and just whatever. Baby, booping.
Look at the
Boop,
dog.
boop, boop.
Yeah, when
Oh,
in
look at
December,
him.
Vibe.
I don't know.
Boop.
I'm not sure when in December.
Because they're
I don't
coming
know if
out
we
the end,
really-
I believe.
Yeah, I think they're coming near closer towards where Christmas is.
I have 2 dogs, but Annabelle is camera shy. She really doesn't like to be on camera. Baffy, though, he's the star of the show.
Yeah. So one of my
Buffy's still so
questions.
sweet.
Boop.
One of my
Go,
questions
boop.
was actually gonna be for Panna.
Go, please.
As a big dog lover myself, tell us about your dogs.
So my dogs are Rhodesian Ridgeback mixes. I got them in 2017 with an ex of mine, and literally that's the only good thing that came out of that relationship. I'll just say that.
Let them know.
They're going to be 6 in September. Their birthday is September 12th, and it's to the exact day. I've known them since they were little baby furry jelly beans. They were 2 weeks old when I met them, and we like brought them home at 8 weeks. But
A baby puppy.
Annabelle,
pictures
Annabelle,
are so cute.
she doesn't even want to come. They're from the same litter. Baffy is 80 pounds and Annabelle is like 53 or 54. She was one of the runts of the litter. So she is definitely smaller than him. Annabelle's the only one that has that ridge on her back. If you guys know what Rhodesian ridge, like what kind of dog they are, they have like this ridge on their back where the hair goes the opposite way than their other hair. But those types of dogs were bred to tame lions.
Oh wow.
Baffy's like scared of a 5-pound cat, so they'd never be able to tame lions, but he's the sweetest boy in the world and he likes to cuddle a lot. Annabelle's definitely more of like the alpha out of the 2 of them, so that they're my babies. I don't have kids of my own and I probably will never have kids of my own, so my dogs are my kids. I'm a fur mom, and I also have a cat named Panda. She's 11 years old. She doesn't really come around very often, but yeah, I've had her since 2011. She's actually 12 now. She just turned 12 in April. Yeah, that's right.
That's crazy. My cat just turned.
Mhm.
He's 12 this year, and then Leia
Yeah.
is probably around the same age as your dogs.
Yeah.
I got her before Willow.
Fun fact though, with my dogs, I actually do not put collars on them because when they were about 1 year old, they play with each other, and since they have Shar-Pei in them, Baffy shows more Shar-Pei as far as like the skin is concerned, so he's got really stretchy skin around his neck, and when they play they used to would tug the skin on each other's necks. Well, Annabelle's canine tooth punctured through Baffy's collar, and I heard the most blood curdling screams from a dog that you could ever hear. It scared me. I thought, or no, it was Baffy's canine tooth that punctured through Annabelle's collar is what it was. And I thought, it was midnight, it was dark outside, and I thought Baffy was attacking Annabelle, and come to find out, that wasn't the case. Once they got unstuck, they like went their separate ways. They were scared, but because of that, I will never put a collar on my dog again. They do have their tags on their harnesses and everything when we go for walks, so like that's not the issue, but I will not do collars because they play and they roughhouse way too much for that to happen again. And those snap collars, I personally don't like them because over time they just wear out, and then I just don't put a collar on them.
Do they like the little jackets that you put on them, like when you go to take them for walks and stuff?
Yes and no. Annabelle, I always have to like adjust hers because like she gains and loses weight very easily because she runs around a lot more than Baffy. But she can slip out of her harness pretty easily, so I have to watch out for her, because when I take them for walks, I have this leash that attaches to a main leash, but it's like a double leash for both of them, and she'll slip out of hers, and like they come back and everything, but I live by a busy street, and we've had a dog before like 10 years ago that's gotten hit right off of that busy street, so I just always fear that that's going to happen. Um, I just don't like. I couldn't imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big time dog lover. My family grew up with a lot of dogs, both like us directly, as well as a lot of our family members like had dogs of all different types of breeds. One of my favorites will always be the pit bull. Our
I love
last
kitties, the little hippos.
Oh, little pitties. I love their little smiles.
our last pit bull was her name was Baby.
Oh.
She lived to old age. I think she was like 14, 15 when she passed away.
Wow.
But this was
Yeah.
like in 2008 or something like that. It was like I think she had like a ovarian cyst or something like that. That's what like eventually like caused her to pass. But the most playful pit bull you will ever meet. Never wanted to fight unless you pointed something at her. That was the only exception. If you try to point like anything at her, she'll try to get aggressive. But besides that, always trying to jump on people, trying to play with them, and just sometimes even gets lazy and relaxing. But
Yeah.
the best breed possible. Like obviously, I also like other breeds: Labradors, Golden Retrievers, German Shepherds are some of my favorites. But pitties will have a special place in my heart.
It always, because so the state that I live in, well, technically the county, the state didn't always ban pit bulls, but Denver County did have a pit bull ban for the longest time, and then they tried to get an even bigger ban on it, where like just boxers and even my dogs, Rhodesian Ridgebacks, like any of the bigger kind of dogs that could be used as fight dogs or whatever. They wanted to get those banned too, because they always said that pit bulls are aggressive. Animals are only as aggressive as you raise them to be and train them to be. Like
Yeah.
I think pit bulls are one of the most nicest dogs in the world. It just depends on how you raise the animal. If you're a shit ass human being, your animal's probably gonna be a shit ass dog. Like I don't know.
My
So
sister
but luckily they did lift that ban, so it's not a thing in Denver anymore where like you can't have pit bulls, which is awesome.
My sister does Rover. I don't know if they have that where you're at.
Sounds familiar. Is that the dog walking app thing?
It's like a dog sitting app, so you can watch the dogs for a few days and stuff.
Okay.
And since my sister lives not that far away from my parents, usually she'll come visit with them, and like she's made a lot of money off of it. But the dogs that come in are the most adorable, or they're wild, or they're hyper. But there's one dog that I always feel bad for. She's actually watching them now. Her name is Wrigley, and she's a beagle.
Oh, what a cute name.
I think she was rescued from some abusive household in Texas or a while back. So she actually she takes anxiety meds every day. She does not want to walk outside. She will go outside to do her business, but run back into the house instantly. She does not want to be out in the public. And if people leave her like alone, like if we have to like go out or something and she's on her own, she will start squealing and crying until we come back. It's that bad. And like, you feel bad for her because like you can't really do anything about it.
Yeah, I mean, just like humans, like people don't understand the traumas that they can put on animals as well. Just because they can't speak doesn't mean that, they can't hold the same traumas and they don't have feelings like we do.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yo, what up, 5 Foot Ninja Girl? Hope you're having a fantastic night as well. We are interviewing Vibe Queen and Panda. So for those who are coming in for the first time, or I may not have gotten to say hi to you, if you type !guest in the chat, you are more than welcome to hit them up with a follow. Go check out their content. They are W streamers. We are getting to know them on a more personal level. And if you know them already, feel free to ask them a question. Or if you don't know them, ask them a question anyway. There's a channel point there that you can redeem for 1 channel point. Get to know them on a more personal scale. They are absolute W's. I have a Sphinx cat named Cairo, and we have issues with collars as well. They rub his neck skin and it burns him. I feel that.
I've always wanted a Sphinx cat. They're so cute.
They are. They
So
take
cute.
a lot of work though too. Like you have to like really keep up with everything, bathing them, making sure their skin is like I think either lotioned or oiled or
Coconut
something.
oil, yeah.
Yeah,
Most
something
people
like
I
that.
think use coconut oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're such beautiful cats. I probably like even my cat Panda, like I don't put a collar on her either, but she's not an outdoor cat, so I don't ever have to worry about like her getting out. She doesn't like she'll go outside and like sit on the back porch, but the second I walk outside, she just runs back in. So I don't ever worry about her like escaping. So I just don't put collars on her either.
Yeah, my cat, anytime I've ever tried to put a collar on him, it's like the end of the world, and he like throws a
Claws.
fit, and like
Mhm.
he's like a little kid, I swear. And it's like, no.
I
No.
wonder though, Big John, if like there's a company, because there's something for everything. If there's a company out there that specifically makes collars for Sphinx cats.
They may,
'Cause-
yeah. Something
yeah.
that's softer for them.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that being
That
a
would-
thing. Or if it's not, then there's your business idea, chat.
There
Someone
we
make-
go.
someone
Let's do
make
it, Vibe.
Well, I don't know. Coming soon to JLD's merch store.
Yep.
Sphinx
The
collars.
Vibe Queen shop slash Sphinx collar.
And we'll even put like who's JLD, like little emblems on the collar for you guys.
We'll
Is
have
it
a
gonna
Kappa
it better
bell.
have Kappa then. It better have Kappa.
It'll have a Kappa bell.
Have a Kappa bell, like Taco Bell Kappa.
Yeah.
You know, like the little charms that you can put on Crocs. We could put them on the collars.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was never a fan of Crocs. Like the boss wears
I
them all the time,
love
but I
Crocs
never
so
got
much.
into them.
My
There's
daughter
goth
loves them.
Crocs that I want to make.
Yes.
Oh, they're
same.
so cute.
They're so cute.
I need to make those before TwitchCon.
Oh,
What I-
okay. I want to do that too. I love those.
They're called goth Crocs. It's just like a black Croc, but you can get like horror themed little Croc charms, and then
Yeah.
like spikes and chains and everything
Spikes
that you
and
can put on it.
chains, yeah, they're
They
so
have
cute.
they have platform Crocs that I really
Oh,
want. Oh, they're so
yes.
cute.
They even have
Mhm.
now wedding ones too. Like,
Do
there's
they really? Yeah,
There's
that's
brides that
What?
are wearing Crocs going down the aisle too, and like
I mean, I know that there's
bedazzling
like
them and all that.
wow.
That's
I mean, I know brides wear
crazy.
like Converse and stuff like that, or no shoes at all, but I've never heard of like Crocs. I mean, hey, you know,
Seems like the
I
new
mean,
do your
thing.
thing.
Unless
Do
my
your thing.
shoes, I don't know. Like I'm weird when it comes to marriage, but if that ever did happen, if my dress is long enough, I'm just gonna wear flats. Like, why even bother wearing
Yeah,
heels?
make,
you can't
make
see
your
them.
feet make your feet comfortable. Exactly.
Exactly.
And they're not free anyway, so.
Exactly. No free feet.
Let
okay?
them know.
Yo, what up, Eddie?
$25 a toe.
I
got
can't say
my
it on
good
here,
Crocs.
but things are happening, JLD.
Oh my lord.
We're not gonna talk about it.
Yeah. Not allowed to.
Where's my next question?
Yeah, $25 a toe, no free feet. You know, make that money, get your coin.
Let them know.
I wish. Wait, do I have it? Hold up. I'm gonna look for this sound board right now. Here we go.
Oh no.
Money.
Money.
Money. Maddie Pace.
Oh, money.
Money.
Fuck around and find out. Where is Maddie? Maddie is boo. Maddie is boo.
Hopefully Maddie comes soon. Did you go live today? Because I didn't go anywhere on Twitch today.
I don't know. I was sleeping.
don't know,
I didn't
I
go to bed
haven't-
till 7 a.m.
I didn't go to bed till around like 10 a.m.
Not the spooky Tofredo.
He didn't? Oh, okay. Maybe
Tofredo.
he's just doing some stuff. $25 a toe,
Tofredo.
goddamn. Yeah, like yeah. The money's there, I guess.
People will pay for it. It's crazy what people will pay for
Yeah,
it. Like,
I can't deny that.
You'd
People
be
will pay for
surprised.
some
yeah.
crazy shit. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm not trying to yuck your yums, but I wish I had that kind of expendable money to just spend on weird stuff like that.
Facts. I don't know.
Gifted subs to Amaranth.
Yeah.
One order
Yeah.
of Tofredo. Ew.
Gail!
No.
It
Gail's
said
trying to tuck
Tofredo.
the. Gail's
What is he
gonna
trying to
tuck
tuck?
the Tofredo.
Ew.
You remember from this
All
morning?
I'm thinking is someone sticking their toes in like fettuccine
Ew.
Alfredo.
Please, ew, I can't.
No.
No.
I don't want to imagine it,
Ew.
but it's probably gonna happen. Fuck. It makes a funny noise.
Crying.
Ew,
There's a Pokemon in chat.
Tyler. Ew.
That's freaking gross, man. Imagine
Vibe,
wearing
would you like
Crocs
to
with
tell us-
Taco Bell and Amaranth Charms going down the aisle. Let them know, Big John.
Me, I will. I will, 100%.
You-
Vibe, do you want to tell us about your love for the pufferfish?
No. Ew, what the fuck was that?
What up, Dr. Pie?
Uh,
That was
No thanks.
the puffer fish you're trying to exterminate, according to Rose.
Wow. Bring it up to Rose. Talk to he's my pufferfish manager.
I mean, he said it on your stream. This just in, Vibe Queen hates all puffer fish, whatever he said.
pufferfish affiliation.
Affiliation. There you go.
Yeah.
Why are toes all of a sudden getting so much hate? Not the
I'm
hate,
not
it's the
hating
More
price
toes
tag.
for you.
$25 a toe, Johnny.
Ugh.
Use code
Oh, no.
JLD at checkout.
Hey up.
Vibe's my toe manager.
Yeah.
How did this become a toes conversation?
You know,
Listen.
how
it
does
be
any
like that.
conversation with us become a conversation, to be quite honest?
You knew what you were up for whenever you had both of us on here.
Yeah. Imagine how Tyler feels. He gets it even worse.
Tyler gets. Well, I won't say this because it'll sound bad. He gets triggered.
Toes.
He gets very triggered.
And he yells.
squeals. He
He
yells at us all the
squeaks.
time.
Special discount for the whole foot.
No.
Oh Lord.
As manager, I decline.
Maybe around holidays. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
Maybe if there's a-
$250
is there a
for
toe-
full feet.
is there
full
a toe
feet
holiday?
is a ripoff.
It's there
Is there a
probably.
feet
Oh,
holiday?
holiday?
Is there one? I don't
There
know.
should
I
be
feel like
one.
that's worth a Google. No,
What
Gail's
is
a
happening?
sweet bean. He's protected.
I will delete that though. I just deleted that for you,
Aw.
Vibe.
Okay. Acceptable. Whatever you say goes.
Wow. Crazy.
Wow. Crazy.
Worth it.
Imagine.
All right. So,
Was it worth it? Tyler!
do I need to ban garbage now?
Gail,
I'm
you are
innocent.
far
I'm
from
innocent. Innocent peak.
Far from
Yeah, I still gotta
innocent.
make peak. I'll make peak after this. All right. So
Pig D's nuts.
we went over
Dandy's
how
nuts.
you both met each other on the streaming platform and how you both became like best of friends. Now, how did you both
Yeah,
get
you
into
touched
streaming?
already.
Okay. Do you want to go first, Vibe?
Yeah, sure. So how I got into streaming, it's almost been about 2 years that I've been streaming. So in September it'll be about 2 years. I had a friend that was like I had met through like another friend of mine, and he wanted to start streaming, and he was really nervous to go live. And at that time, I was primarily someone who only played on console only. And so Xbox had just released, on their Twitch app, you could stream from their Twitch app. So what I did was, to try to help him feel a little bit more comfortable, I streamed from my Twitch app. And then I streamed with him. And then I would stream every time he did, just to kind of make him more comfortable. And then next thing I knew, it got to the point where I was streaming. I had made like my own schedule, and I just started streaming. And, I just started building these like friendships with these people, and, I really enjoyed it, and I, really love my community. And, it just kind of happened. I just kept going. And, here I am 2 years later, almost. Still going. Yeah. I love you guys and stuff. And
Love
things.
you.
Hi, Cluster.
If it wasn't for Cluster, who just happened to pop in,
Perfect
you know,
timing.
honestly, he's the one that introduced me to all of my friends, actually. I met him and we bonded over cold pizza and ramen pajama pants. And we just we've just been, he's bestie. We've just been friends ever since. And, he's the one that, pretty much introduced me to everybody. So, yeah. There we go.
What do you think of cold pizza?
Dude, cold
I like
pizza
cold
for
pizza.
breakfast is bomb. Okay.
Yeah,
Cold-
cold
And if
pizza
you
is a
don't like
W.
cold breakfast, oof.
It's
I
okay
will
being
say-
wrong sometimes.
Cold pizza is
Man.
good. I just never had it for
I
breakfast.
love cold pizza. Cold pizza for breakfast is a W.
Just like Vibe is a W.
Just like
Let,
Megan is
let her
a
know.
W.
Let her know.
Just like
And
Julian is a
JLD.
W.
Yeah,
I
let them
tried.
know.
Get shit on.
Get heckin' loved on and shits.
Cluster is a huge ass W, by the way.
Absolutely.
Cluster
Get
is a
left on her.
W and also the WSB champion. He's the We Smoking Bro
What?
champion.
No.
Yeah.
Beating Dank.
It's got
to
like
that
a
belt.
million points too.
Oh yeah, like Cluster got a shit ton of channel points here too.
Yeah, from me.
Yeah.
I did it for him. He
Yeah.
deserved the channel points.
Cluster, are you on a TwitchCon by the way?
We smoking metaphorically?
I'm gonna cop me a Who's Panda hoodie.
Yeah, let him know.
I should we make a Who's Panda hoodie?
I'd wear it.
Bet.
As long as it's black and orange. It better
I'll make
be.
a Who's
yeah, the
JLD
emo
one
for
on
sure.
mine.
We gotta get Panda the beanie. But please contact the Vibe Queen shop. They have your inventory on hand. Cold pizza, it is good, Snoop. Exactly, I agree with that. I'm gonna copy me Who's Panda. I think question. I want some cold pizza right now.
Literally.
I'm making my own pizza. We get the dough from either
Trader Joe's
or the boss's dad makes dough as well, or
Oh, that's
Western or Western Beef. I don't know if you guys have that where you're at, but it's just like a local supermarket. They sell the dough as well.
We don't have them there now.
Absolute W's.
Western
yeah.
Bees nuts.
Oh my god. Now I'm gonna see Western
Let
Beef
them
and think that.
know.
Everything is these nuts.
Who's
And
these
then
nuts?
Hannah, what got you into streaming?
So funny enough, there was a friend on my Facebook back in April of 2021. Because I've been streaming for 2 years now. I started in May of 2021. But there was a friend of mine that had posted his Twitch link on Facebook. So I clicked on it and I just started watching him. And then one of my other old friends was playing games with him and he was also streaming. So for like the whole month, I just kind of watched them. I never really talked in chats. Like I'd always had a Twitch since like 2019, but I never really talked in them. And I just watched like bigger streamers. And when I finally started talking in both of their chats, I was, talking about, like how they got into it, how they enjoy it, all of this kind of stuff. And come to find out, they lived in the same state that I was. So I became IRL friends with them.
Oh, wow.
And they actually got me into streaming. Unfortunately, I'm no longer friends with those people. But I will never regret the fact that, they at the beginning, were so supportive in getting me started into it. And when I started streaming, I had a potato of a computer and a PlayStation. So all I got was a camera. And how I used to stream my games was like the PlayStation has like a remote app that you can download to your computer because my computer could not handle it could not handle gaming and streaming. It would just crash. So I would play my games through the PS4 remote app and then stream on the computer. And then in, July, I pretty quickly got a whole new PC setup and all of that kind of stuff. And now the rest is history. And, I used to be really consistent. I used to stream 5 days a week, 6 to 8 hours a day. And for about a year and a half, like I said earlier, DBD was my main game. So I met a lot of people through that community. And that's, where a lot of my community is from. It is now definitely more versatile since I stopped playing that game as my main game. And now I just kind of stream when I feel like it. I'm definitely trying to get back onto a schedule one day. But right now, I just stream when I kind of feel like it. So
Yeah, I think around the time whenever I met Megan, she was primarily streaming Souls games.
Yep, that's when I started playing Souls games because of you were one of the reasons. And we used to be in that VC and we'd play DS3.
Yeah.
So yeah, I beat that game. I
Awesome.
was very proud of myself.
Right. Professional.
Yeah. A lot of people can't play Souls games because they like rage quit, and that game doesn't make me. None of the From Software games make me want to rage quit. If anything, it just makes me want to try harder, or I just get really disappointed when I can't beat a boss. But I'm just like, we got to do it. I can do it. And I get really excited every time I beat a boss. There's a lot of clips of me like
She
freaking
does.
out.
It was really cute, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that mortuary assistant that's in your clip right now?
Yeah, it is. I love that game. I sped run that game and I got an achievement on Steam for it. I beat it in like 30 minutes.
Wait, what? Isn't that like
Yeah.
how long
I
is the
didn't
game in
even
general?
I mean it's a replayable game and there's 7 different endings and I'm pretty sure that they've done some updates that I don't know about. But yeah, there's 7 different endings that you can get. It's incredibly replayable and it is what it sounds like. Like you're a mortician trying to find the demon in one of the 3 bodies that you have to embalm and all of that kind of stuff. And then if you find the demon, you have to born it and kill it. So it's a lot of fun. I don't get scared with scary games very often. There have been a few times and those have been clipped. Actually, that was one of the games when I played the demo of the mortuary assistant. Typically if I get scared, it's not really sounds, it's like things like popping up out of the corner that I just don't expect. But I don't scream, I squeak. Yeah, that's one of my favorite games though. I love that game because fun fact, the last 3 years I've been trying to get into that field to become a mortician because in the state of Colorado, if you can find a funeral home that's willing to take you in and teach you the things, you don't technically need to go to school for it. The only time that you need a license for it is if you operate and own your own out here. But what I have come to find out in Colorado is that industry is extremely conservative still. So they don't like tattoos or piercings. One of the places flat out, before even knowing what I looked like, they were like, we don't accept tattoos, piercings, flamboyant makeup, and brightly colored hair. And I was like, damn, just call me out like that without even knowing what I look like. But I'm still I was on Indeed the other day and I came across a post that was to be it was a cosmetic post to put makeup on the deceased. So I applied for it. I haven't heard anything back. I've called them and left a message, but that would be really cool because it's not that far from my house either. It's maybe like a 30-minute drive. So that'd be really cool. It's something that I want to do because that stuff just doesn't bug me.
I'd be scared shitless. I'd be like, yo, I'd be scared the body's gonna pop up and say hi. Or like do like a boo.
Boo.
And then
well, funny enough though, when you embalm people, because there are gases still inside of you after you die, that can happen. Like the body can jump up, or it can sit straight up, like all that kind of stuff. You're still dead, but because of the gases being released, like the body does twitch and everything afterwards. So it is it's a real possible thing for it to happen.
I'd be like, I'd probably sprint out of the freaking room, even though I know they're dead.
You're like, nope, zombie apocalypse happening. Hey, if the zombie apocalypse happens and I work in a funeral home, I will definitely try to tell everybody that I could that it's happening, okay?
It's like Walking Dead.
Yeah. Fun fact, I have a whole Walking Dead sleeve. I love that show. So
that's fire.
I have an entire horror leg sleeve. I've got a lot of realism on me. So spent a lot of money on that stuff, and one day I'll get my leg finished, but yeah, The Walking Dead. Let him know, Gail.
Big John is absolutely correct. It's 2023. Tattoos have become so normalized in today's world. It's crazy how there's still places that are very conservative on. Exactly.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
And when I asked, yeah, right? I mean, when I asked them, I was just like, so, why does it matter if I have tattoos if I'm dealing with the deceased? Like, they don't care. They're dead. Like, let's be realistic. They're literally dead. They don't care. And I guess it's more so that when they start you out in that, they want you to deal with, the families, of the loved ones that they lost. And I guess some of the families could get upset, but even then, I don't see why they would care because they're more concerned about what has happened to their loved one. Yeah, like, and none of my tattoos, in my opinion, are offensive. They may be a little scary, but you know, the ones that are scary, I can cover up. It's not an issue.
Yeah, it's not like there's any like anything that would get them pissed. I don't know what that would be like. What would piss off a family like that? But at the end of the day, if like my loved one, God forbid, passed away, I'm not looking like, why's Megan got like the neck tattoo? Why she got the tattoos on her arms? Like, how dare she deal with the embalming? Like, oh, like
Right?
people
Like,
are
If anything,
literally
I'd
like
rather
that.
her be
It's
the one
sad.
that does it.
Like the
right?
freaking audacity of people.
It's funny though. Dead people don't bother me, but animals makes me so sad. It literally can't. Even though I want to do
Yeah.
taxidermy, but
it.
taxidermy is a different story because like you're making something dead into something beautiful again.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
that's like a whole nother avenue.
I never even understood how that worked either. Like I know like the whole process, like how it's situated, but it's like, why do people want that?
I don't know. I personally wouldn't want that if it were like one of my animals, but again, like some people just sometimes can't let go, and if that helps them get
Buster.
through whatever kind of
Mhm.
grief that they have with their animal, like I'm not one to judge. There are definitely weirder things that people do.
I mean, yeah, no, absolutely. And then there's even people like there's companies that will make stuffed animal versions of your pet. Like not
Mhm.
exact
Yeah.
like if there's people who don't want to do that, which I personally couldn't
Yeah, I
have any of
wouldn't.
my animals die. No thanks. But there's definitely companies out there that make stuffed animal versions of your animals once they've
Mhm.
passed.
We had one person get fired at my job for a tattoo once, but they had an anatomically correct vagina tattooed on their forearm and then proceeded to show it off. Bruh.
Maybe they just needed it for a test.
Cheat sheet.
Let them know.
Cheat sheet.
Permanent
Another
cheat
cheat
sheet.
Until they find Mike,
Oh my
Get it?
lord.
No.
No.
With the
Get it,
cheese
get
and
it.
the moist.
Ew, not the cheese.
Oh my lord.
No.
Buster's comment got me dead. Remove my dead
I
spouse
know.
from this funeral home. This lady draws on her eyebrows.
Wow, great. Imagine, right?
Buster.
I actually had a job when I first started working at 7-Eleven. This was 2008. The lady at that one told me that I couldn't have my eyebrows drawn on. And I was like, okay, I'll just come in without eyebrows. And she goes, well, no, like you have to have eyebrows. And I'm like, well, what do you expect me to do? I can't just grow them back overnight. So she allowed me to have my drawn on eyebrows. But it was like such the like weirdest thing. I know nowadays most people don't care about the eyebrow thing, but that was something that actually happened to me, and it was wild. Like, why does it matter?
The world is wild. Wild.
I look more presentable than some normal people out there. Like I actually take time to make myself look presentable.
She's a very pretty girl.
You're a very pretty girl. What are you on about?
Hey, whoa. I was talking about you.
World
Thank you,
star.
but- I
Don't
was
attack
talking
me
about
like that.
World star.
Wow. Listen, love me.
I do very much. Let them know. Me.
Let him know. This makes my peak.
You're gonna take Cluster's belt in the near future. You tell him, Luke. Cluster, what do you got to say
Let
about
them know,
that?
Luke.
Cluster, what do you got to say about that?
Good luck.
Big John,
put
thank
all
you
my
for being
points.
patient. All right. Big John asked, if streaming would be banned all around the world and becomes illegal, what would you do to replace this part of your life?
I don't know. I mean, I've always played video games since I was a kid, so like I would
Yeah.
continue to do that, but I don't know. Trying to
I
think.
don't know. I mean, me personally, honestly, with the types of relationships that I've built, if streaming was just like banned, I don't really feel like anything would change. I mean, we still have Discord. We could still talk to each other in Discord, hang out in Discord, this and that. We can stream each other's stuff. Whatever.
Would that be considered though
whatever.
a ban though, like streaming something through Discord because it is technically still
Eh.
streaming?
It
But it's
is,
not
but it's not
Twitch.
live streaming like to the public.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'd probably do that too, just I'm probably hang out on Discord just as much as I do now.
Yeah, we're probably in Discord.
I'd
How
probably
much?
be on
A
Discord a little
A
more often
lot.
than
We
I
should
am
we
now.
should touch more grass, definitely.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about it. Yeah, we're
Karate
in
in the
Discord quite a bit.
garage. play some
Karate in the
video
garage.
Games, eat some
They could just
Crunch
hang out
Wraps.
in Discord with us and like give us money on Cash App, whatever.
Yeah.
There's a channel for that.
Imagine you pull up to a BC, you see their whole overlay, $1 Cash App.
You have to, Cash App.
I need to clean
Catch
my
up these
garage out
nuts.
this summer and set my, my streaming stuff, my PC and everything up out there so I can do karate in the garage just for JLD.
There you go.
There you go. There you go. Perfect. Chat, exclamation point guests in the chat. Not only are their Twitch accounts there or their Twitters and Instagrams, but both of their Cash Apps are there. If you want to bless them.
I
Or
can't
if you want that, or if you
believe
want that
added
$25
those.
toe.
Hey yo,
Can't believe
got
that.
you.
But
yeah,
yeah,
if one of us if somebody sent us $25, would we have to take a picture of our toe?
I will.
Yeah,
I have
mean,
no
I
shame.
guess.
pay for that toe for
Nothing.
fucking
That's
guess
gonna
someone
cost you
sent it.
more because I gotta literally go get Alfredo stuff for that. Like, come
Oh
on,
Yeah,
my
that's
Gail,
extra.
think about it.
10
Not
times,
you
10
saying
times charge.
okay. Shut up, Tyler.
I need to like make up a thing where it's like you cannot use these pictures for reselling. Blah 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 blah.
You gotta
Let's
put
not do
you gotta
that.
put the VibeQueen shop as like a watermark on the photo.
Do I get to pick which toe? Hawk!
Wait,
Yes,
what did
for
Hawk
you,
say? Do
Hawk,
I get to pick which toe?
For Hawk, absolutely.
What up, Hawk?
Mm.
Oh my
Hi, Hawk.
lord. What
Hi,
up, Hawk?
Hawk.
Hope you had a great
Hello.
weekend, man. Question for Panna. When did the whole don't yell at
Oh
Panna,
my
she's
goodness.
baby thing start?
It literally started with Vibe and Tyler. Like, because it's a little bit of trauma that I deal with, but I personally do not like being yelled at. It's a trauma of mine that has turned into like a joke on Twitch. So like anytime someone would yell, like, no, it wouldn't trigger me because like it's just certain types of tones that people use with me is what triggers that. But like I'm pretty sure it was in Tyler's stream, and he, how he uses his like reverb or whatever to yell.
Don't yell at me.
And I was just like, don't yell
Air
at me.
quotes.
I'm baby. Like I'm sensitive because I am. Like I'm baby.
I
I'm not
don't
gonna deny
yell.
that.
Shut up, Tyler.
And then he made the sound for it, and yeah, that happened last summer, I think it was. And
Yeah, I
now
think
there's
so.
multiple streamers, and it's funny too because like the get shit on sound is in multiple people's streams. The don't bully me, I'll come sound that I have is in multiple people's streams. The don't yell at Panna, she's baby is in multiple people's. Like it's really cool to like see people use sounds that I have said in their streams. Like I always
Yeah.
feel it always gives me like butterflies, like warm and
Exclamation
squishy
point
or whatever.
FYD JLD.
Mm-hmm.
I can vouch for that. I have a voice that people
My,
tend to clip, and it's in a lot of streams.
Yep.
My Keck
But-
W
yeah,
is
yours
Vibe
isn't
giggling.
Wow.
Was it? Keck
That's true.
W is Vibe.
There's-
Pannas get shit on. I think
There's
that's
a
it.
lot of us that are our voices are very clippable, and we're in all of each other's streams.
And like
we
Dank
add
is like
new stuff
5
all
of
the
them.
time. Dank has a lot, yeah.
And he's my sub alert.
There's a lot in mine for him too. Same
Yo, what
with
up,
Vibe,
Snow
yeah.
Rosie? I like that Squirtle emote, the Squirtle squad with the dab. That's pretty cool. Snow Rosie, welcome in. With the Raven, all that.
Yeah, the heck you. Let him
Heck
know,
you,
Tyler.
heck you.
See, we have a lot of each other's voice in our streams.
We do. And clips
think
too. Like a lot of our channel
clips.
redeems are like,
We're
all of
in
us.
each other, yeah.
mhm.
Exclamation point pickle.
Oh,
I-
Cluster, you
I
just
have
wait.
the record longest entrance command in Garbage stream.
Cluster, I have some things of yours. To
I
just wait.
busted.
Oh, there's even a command in like a lot of people's. It's the exclamation point. You don't have it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
JLD.
gotta
wow,
resell.
Get called out. Get called
Get
out.
called out.
That's gonna get
Wow.
called out.
But there's a lot of people, like a lot of our streams have that Angie command. We also have like the Pat command. So,
Yeah.
what else? There's
The
a lot of stuff.
peens.
The peens. Oh God, the peens everywhere.
The
That I
peens
think
are
I have too. Let me
everywhere.
see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
you
yeah,
do.
that's through stream elements. Okay.
That dancing mushroom of mine was
Mhm.
probably, I think that was the first command of like that involved my emotes that got put
JLD, thank you.
everywhere. Literally everywhere. Yeah.
And the first time she ever said it, she's like, "It's a mushroom, not a
Wow.
fucking wiener." And that
It's
was
a
the sound.
mushroom, not a fucking
And-
wiener.
And
That
there's your
was-
sound.
yeah.
There's your sound clip.
That was the sound that was on the exclamation point
Oh,
peen for a long
Tyler!
time until
I'm
she
not
came
talking about that
out.
one.
Until she came out and she was just like, "You know what? They are peens. They're heckin' peens or something like that." And now she admitted it. She admitted it one day, and it was the
I
best. One of
felt
the best days of my
pressured.
life. I don't know about
It
that.
was a day when chat was like I love my community, and you know, obviously a lot of my community is a lot of everyone that's here, right? But it's just like Jesus, I swear, I love you guys so
fact that
much.
a
I'll
lot
say
of our-
whatever, I guess.
The fact that a lot of our communities have become actual like friends too, like people that
Legit.
we call
Yeah.
friends, is incredible to me. Because when I started streaming, I didn't know anything, and you know, I just wanted friends. Like I just wanted to
Yeah.
build a community and connections with people, and I achieved that. You know, and there was for a while there I got a little derailed when I learned about numbers and like partner and all that kind of stuff, like we all do. And you
Yeah.
know, but I reeled that back in, and that was one of the things I said on my 2-year anniversary was I achieved what I originally started streaming for, and that was to meet people and build genuine connections with people and all of that kind of stuff. So I achieved what I came on here to do, and I'm proud of myself.
Tap
Okay,
me up
too.
100 times, Trainwreck, so I get verified.
I know when when I first started streaming, it was primarily to like help someone become more comfortable with it, just because like I cared about that person. I didn't want them to feel uncomfortable with, you know, doing what they wanted to do. But then like as time went on, you know, you meet these people that you may not have ever met otherwise if it wasn't for Twitch. And these people are people that still to this day, like I have a handful of people still to this day that I met around, you know, when I started, even along the way. Obviously, I'm with her right now.
Shout out, Tyler.
And obviously Tyler is included in that. Shut up, Tyler. And like, you know, I don't know what I would do without them. Like I know like there's people that are like, you know, you met them on the internet, you know, they're not real friends, but there is a paper I literally wrote in one of my psychology or English classes I had. I don't remember which one it was, but there's an essay I wrote, you know, talking about how, you know, the people that, you know, you meet on the internet, you know, you can consider them real friends because, you know, depending on how much time you spend with them, based on my personal experience, I spend a lot of time with my friends on Discord. You get to know each other's lives as far as like IRL lives. You get to know the things that you deal with IRL. You get to know people's mental quite, you know, quite well. You just get to know each other, and you know, they just become a part of your lives that, you know, you don't really ever want to not have.
Big time.
Yep.
So,
And sometimes your internet friends are more there for you than like IRL in a
IRL
lot of
friends,
situations
family,
for people.
Yeah,
absolutely. Like,
absolutely.
I think I have one IRL friend that I've managed to keep. You know, one thing that I noticed, I don't know if this is like this for, you know, anybody else as far as like when it comes to being a mom, but whenever you have a kid and you're like in your early 20s or whenever you have your kid, sometimes the people that you had as friends are, you know, you can't go out and do all the things that, you know, you used to do.
Yeah.
You can't go out, you know, do all the shenanigans that you would do prior. So people just kind of fade away. And one thing that I've learned is like all the friends that I've met through Twitch and stuff like that, you know, they're completely aware that I have a daughter. She comes before anything. So she's like my main priority, but you know, they're more understanding because they know and they realize that type of stuff, and they're a little bit more accepting of it than, say, for example, some people IRL.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
Well, that's another thing too, is like, my internet friends, I've always been extremely introverted. I get, unless it's like a show, I get uncomfortable, like in crowds and all of that kind of stuff. And like my mom, even to this day, like I'm in my 30s, and to this day, she just doesn't understand like why I don't go out and socialize. She's like, you need to socialize more. And I'm like, I do though. Like, you don't understand how much I talk to people like on the internet, even with streaming. Like, I talk to so many people. So, I get enough socialization. I don't need to be face to face to do that. And I'm in the comfort of my own home on top of all of that, you know? So I do go out every once in a while because it is healthy. You need to touch grass. We all need to accept that. And it's good for your mental. But I don't get judged. I feel like people that don't understand streaming and all of that kind of stuff judge it a lot. Like we're lazy and all of this kind of stuff, and there's so much to put into it. Anybody that streams knows
grass. What up,
how
Squish?
much you put into it. And there's even people like JLD, for example. JLD streams on multiple different platforms. Like, I can barely keep up with one. And the fact of this man works 40 hours a week and then streams on multiple different platforms over the week and works out and does his IRL stuff. Like, come on. Like,
JLD's a W.
FBI
literally,
a whole
JLD
new
is
breed.
amazing. We're so
He's a
proud of you,
whole new
JLD,
breed.
for everything that you're doing. And one day it is going to pay off. And I cannot wait to see that happen. I can't wait to be a part of it and congratulate you. You're doing great things, JLD, and we love you very much.
And I'm gonna make sure I thank both of you and everybody in chat for getting us there.
Absolutely.
Because y'all
It's
are
a
the
group
W's
effort.
making this happen.
Like Tyler said when he got, that little purple check mark.
Exactly.
He's
So
like, I
proud of
didn't
that
do
guy.
it. He said, we did it. And I can get behind that. I can. We heckin' did it. The next
You're
check mark,
racist.
though, is going to be JLD. He's going to get it. He's going to get it.
We're gonna get partner plus.
Not the partner plus.
Where's the emo at? Guys, we have a new sub emote. It's
Squishy. Hi,
it's
Squishy.
partner plus. Let me find
Plus
it.
these nuts.
Here we go. Yeah, plus these nuts, exactly. What's a check mark? I have no idea. Yeah, apparently now like Twitch is like, if you get rid of your affiliate status, like they take $25 off of your like as a fee for doing it. What up, Days? Good to see you in here.
I was watching someone this morning talk about that Partner Plus program, and she couldn't talk too much about it because she's a partner, but the things that she did say was that out of like 46,000 partners, only 1,000 of them are eligible for the Partner Plus program, which is wild to me.
Small amount.
Only 1,000 out of 46,000. Like, that's crazy.
Those are the top streamers, the ones that get all the subs. So like,
I know Tyler didn't take away his purple check mark. Just like,
wow, Tyler!
Me.
yeah, gifted subs don't count towards the 350. It's so
It
stupid.
has to be like 300 active
Yep.
subs, I believe, or you have to like have something for a year. I can't remember what she was saying about it, but it was wild.
It's 350 active subs consecutively for 3 months.
At this point, if I ever do get that little check mark, it's just because I want more emote slots. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I just want all the emotes.
Days, we're doing fantastic. We are interviewing Vibe and Panna. If you want to get to know them, I don't know if you know them or not, but if you don't, ! Guest in chat, and you'll get to see all their Twitch links and even their cash apps.
Well, and that's what was crazy, Tyler, is like after those 12 months are done, like you don't get that anymore. It goes back to normal, and it's like, what's the point? Like,
or if you hit that 100K limit, that you'll only 100,000 of it. Yeah.
But after a year, it just goes back to how it was. Like that's what she was saying. So I mean, I haven't looked it up. I just am, spitting out what someone else said.
I personally don't even think they've thought that far yet. I think they're just trying to push it out first, and then they'll figure out if they want to do another 12
the details
months, like
later.
Goddard said. Like if you continue to qualify, you'll be putting it again and whatnot. But I don't think they've been thinking of that. If I get Partner Plus, do I get an extra on the $25 token?
Wow.
Wow.
Wait, who said that?
Big John.
Big
Shay,
John.
thank you for still being here, Shay.
Imagine.
All right, so it is 9.
You gotta buy the official or initial first toe, and then we'll talk.
Yeah. Buy 1 toe, get 2 free with Partner Plus.
Those little piggies.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my lord.
Little spooky toads.
So one question that came up, actually the boss said this was a good question to ask, and I thought it was really good. Have the both of you ever thought of making a podcast of your own, like a horror, spooky themed podcast? Since you both have like this like very similar niches in what you do, what you stream, you've both co-streamed on many occasions.
Mm-hmm.
Would that
we
be
still
ever
do,
something
and we
you
still
think
plan
about?
on doing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Funny enough, I've always wanted to start a podcast. I've always personally, I like true crime. And I've always wanted to do that for like YouTube, because I watch a lot of that on YouTube, like true crime YouTubers and everything. And I've always wanted to do that. And then I also at one point really wanted to do like a mental health kind of podcast thing.
Absolutely,
you know,
same here.
to just like talk about things, because and I recently did a charity stream for Hope for a Day, which is the charity for mental health awareness, and it's it's okay to not be okay, because a lot of people don't talk about it. They talk about it more, but they still don't talk about it. And
right.
But that was something that like I've always just wanted to do a podcast. I guess I just don't know where to start, and I also sometimes don't think that I speak the best, if that makes sense. I just get nervous. I think I just need to dive into it. And if I would want to do it with me, that would be even better.
If there's anyone that I would do a podcast with, it'd be her. Especially when it comes to mental health, because a lot of people that are close to me know that, what I'm doing is I'm getting a degree in social work with a psychology minor so that I can help younger kids that possibly are in like, going through situations like broken homes or whatever it may be, whatever they're dealing with. And also, younger adults that, just are just trying to push through life and just existing, if you will, and like trying to help them through some things that they're dealing with. So mental health is pretty big for me. It's definitely something that, that I'm passionate about. And I always strive to make sure everyone around me is kind of, acknowledged, and that's pretty big for me.
I think that was one of the other things that bonded Vibe and us, though, is like we are very similar in a lot of ways, but we're also very different when it comes to how we handle certain situations, and we learn from each other on that, but we also bounce off of each other. Like we're both incredibly compassionate, but I do think to a fault I'm a little bit more, and I get hurt a lot more when it comes to stuff like that. So like, but like we've just been through different things. So, we bounce off of each other. We teach each other, new things and how to handle certain situations. And, that I was adding on to like what bonded us and everything. And that's definitely one of them. Absolutely.
I've definitely learned some things from her. I am someone that is a little bit more empathetic, and I kind of I do handle things a lot different. Everyone does. And one thing that she's taught me is that, it's okay to, really acknowledge those emotions whenever you're trying to go through them. And she's taught me how to be a little bit more sympathetic instead of me where I'm primarily just empathetic. So, she's definitely helped me in areas that I don't think, she realizes that she may have helped me in, but, we definitely have grown.
Yeah, it's okay to feel your feelings, everybody. It is. Yeah. Don't be scared to
I'm
do
definitely someone that I repress my feelings. That's just something that
I don't.
Just based on how I grew up.
Well, I wear them on my sleeve.
Oh yeah. See, like, based on how I grew up, I know, hydrate. I see you. I
did. I'm on camera. You can see what I'm doing.
I'm hydrating. I'm hydrating with an energy drink. But wow. Imagine swallowing. Anyways,
oh my lord.
Clip that.
No. Fuck, there's another one. Anyway,
Yeah,
my
spitters or
lord.
quitters. Swallow always.
Wow. Fuck,
That's a lot,
I
that's a
forgot
lot
what
of
was
spooky
that.
sip.
Shit.
Spooky
God damn
sip
it.
these nuts.
You guys got me distracted.
Fucking ADHD, I swear.
Fuck, dude. ADHD is fucking high with me, dude. I
Mhm.
swear.
Only the OGs remember JLD's monthly mental health stream. That is correct. We used to do them once a month for a while.
I do remember those. I
I've
remember
always
that
wanted to
quite a
do
bit.
something like that. I don't know. I get scared because I'm like, how much do I really know to talk about this without making myself look like an ass?
I don't know.
As
I mean, that's
metaphorically, these
definitely
nuts.
something that we could start with. We could do.
We smoking,
mental
bro?
health.
Cheers.
Cheers.
The
Cheers.
the WSB champion. But yeah,
I don't
like
know.
even when I do mine, it's like I'm not speaking from like a therapist point of view because I'm no professional in any kind of psychology or therapy or anything like that. So when I
Vibes the
did my
professional.
true.
Listen.
But what I would do is just, speak from my experience and like what I've like learned throughout my life. Like I feel like I've had like a little bit of an easier life when it comes to things. A lot of people have definitely had worse experiences throughout their lifetime. I feel a little privileged on that, but I have had like my mental thoughts, I've had my mental feelings of mental health where I don't feel as great about myself. A lot of it stems from self-criticism and all that, and to be fair, Twitch has helped a lot, big time. But like that's what I would speak on when I would do those streams, and it helped out a lot.
Yeah.
Speaking on it helped
That
out a lot.
reminds me of what I was talking about.
I mean, oh, you want to continue or do you want me to go?
Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. That just triggered me to remember what I was talking about.
I don't know. I personally believe, regardless of what you go through, everyone's feelings are valid. You know,
Absolutely.
doesn't matter if you had a great childhood. Like you can still go through stuff and feel bad about yourself. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, some people do have it harder than others, and that's something that I have always gone through my life. You know, I treat people the way that I would like to be treated. It doesn't always happen
Exactly.
that way, unfortunately. But I also remind myself all the time that there is somebody out there that is struggling worse than I am. And if they can get through it, so can I. And so can all of you. Like, that's a
Absolutely.
big thing.
That's facts.
You know?
Also, yeah, I am a GFX artist. If anybody wants any overlays,
Let him know.
please
Hit him
reach
up.
out to.
I'll show you what he did for me.
I am a professional. Just for now, just for the
Just for
hand
now.
overlay. Imagine JLD as your shrink adjusting your attitude. Let him know. Attitude adjustment.
Ooh.
With the
Ooh, woo.
ooh-woos.
What was that? Do it again.
That was like
With the
so on sync too.
Ooh-woo.
Ooh, woo.
Are we all
I
finger
haven't-
touching right now? I did it too at the same time. You guys
I
did?
have a ooh-woo channel point redeem on my channel for the simple fact that I wanted to practice how to do ooh-woos.
The song? You're talking about the song?
No, just
No.
like the channel point redeem where it's ooh-woo. It's to get me to say like ooh-woo.
Oh yeah,
Is it
yeah.
It was
Really?
to help me practice to, you know, have better ooh-woos.
I think I copied more of like the sound of Maddie Pace when I did mine, like the ooh woo.
You did a little
Ooh-woo.
bit, yeah.
Yeah, I also
we did
have
same time,
sounds of everyone that has an ooh-woo emote. I have sounds of them saying ooh-woo in my chat, except for Rose. I still need to get a sound from him. But pretty much everybody else I have a sound from.
Is he live today?
She even has my uwu.
Yeah. I'll make him say
You
it.
got Shay. I think even Mama Hawk, right? You got the
Mhm.
ooh from her as well.
Yeah. I did get that one from her. I even got one from Vibe.
We need Gales.
Crazy. I need Gales
You
still
don't have
too,
Gales?
Gale.
This is a new emote though, so
Gale, make an uwu.
ooh these nuts.
And Vibe be quick with it too. As soon as you send like a
Death by
clip,
Uwu.
Vibe already has that ready to go in your inbox. I think I think like within 5 minutes of my Christmas stream, she had that ready. That emote that Shay is
I
using.
still have
right
like
now.
a couple I need to make.
Your ooh woo emote JLD is one of my favorites because despite of how I look Christmas is my favorite holiday because I celebrate Halloween 365 days a year.
Same.
So I just love the Christmas thing to it. It's so cute. I was the first uwu emote she ever made, so
Sure.
Mine was the first one.
Yeah, I think yours was first, and then like a few others, and then me, and then it moved on to Maddie, Fatchy, Garbage eventually.
Even Vibe, it's
Vibe,
actually
even
her.
Vibe. Yeah. It's actually her.
It's me.
Tyler made his own. He did, yeah.
Yep.
Then he made
Shay got
he
one.
made the Riz
and
wall.
Measureless has one.
Oh yeah, I made
Rose Squishy has one. Yeah.
Literally everybody. Oh, there it is.
Dank
There's
has
the
one
there's
as
the
well.
Riz wall. There's the Riz wall.
Oh,
Mama Hawk
Riz
has
wall?
one.
I did. I have made
It's
a
so
lot of
funny,
uwu
the
emotes.
Mhm.
I've made a lot of troll emotes.
We need
I've
an uwu
made-
cluster emote.
But he has to have the
One
belt
day.
on him.
One
Yeah,
day
you
I'll
have to
get
have
them.
the belt on him.
But I've
Technically,
made
Cluster,
so many
in that
damn
emote,
emotes.
you have the clout shade, so you could go for the clout title. You have the shades.
Yeah.
One day it'll
We
happen.
have 'em right there,
Cluster.
too.
Not gonna
We'll get it.
happen. Cluster, what about for me? Please?
What about for me? Hello?
Hello?
Wow.
Imagine
Imagine
having a
these
bestie
nuts.
command in my stream. You won't
After
even
Money in the
uwu for
Bank.
me?
All right,
one of my
Panna, what
favorite.
were you listening to when you did the bopping?
The Chronos remix.
There you go. Okay.
That was what I was listening to, and we were just sitting there. I really wanted because I've seen a lot of people with like bop emotes like that, and I
Yeah.
really wanted one of my own. So
I was
that
like,
is a
"You have to
wig,
do
by the
this."
way.
I only
Yeah.
sub to people with ooh-woos now. Shay.
Let him know, Shay.
Shay's next stream confirmed. Shay, when you going live on Kick? Who knows? We'll find out.
Who knows? No one knows.
So let's see, it's 9:25. We're coming to the end of the interview. If anybody has any last minute questions, feel free to post them with the channel point. Yeah, pull up the Kick. Here you go. There's a 1 channel point redeem if you want to ask any last second questions to Vibe and Panna. If not, I will ask my final 2 questions for the night. And then
Ask questions, nerds.
nerds. I can barely go live on Twitch. What do you mean?
Question these nuts. Sorry.
Yeah, I be missing Shay streams because it'd be like 1 in the morning for me, and I'm just like sleeping the whole time. Like I tried to stay up.
Imagine living in the future. Crazy.
Right?
That's crazy.
Literally
I live in the
14-hour difference from New York to freaking Australia. Time zones are wild.
Wow, Gail.
There you go, Gail.
Gail!
What's
Just
it like
attacking
being the
us
most
like that.
beautiful woman I know? Question this dick.
Wow.
Wait, so who are you saying that to? Because it doesn't say both of us. Oh wait, the most beautiful women. No, he said
Yeah,
women.
okay,
so
okay,
it's
okay.
plural.
He meant both of us.
He meant both of us.
It was plural. It was plural.
Can you just like love us,
Tyler,
Gail?
don't yell at me.
Wow. Imagine yelling at her.
Wow.
Can you like not?
This is Tyler.
This is Tyler. I'm not yelling.
Did you
I'm
put that over my
whispering.
face? Right when I did that.
No, that was an accident. I clicked on something.
No, I know, but it didn't. You got it. It's there. It's
Where
there.
is
Everybody
the-
saw it.
Don't worry, Gail will just tuck you in.
Tuck,
Yeah,
tuck,
tuck.
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 He'll
That is not
tuck
what
you
he
in.
said last night. Tuck
This
with an
morning,
F.
yeah.
Tuck with an F.
Tuck
He
with an
said-
F.
Yeah.
Let him know.
Yeah. Yeah. Let him know. I'll
You
tell
tell
you.
him. You tell him, garbage.
That
Alright.
was one of the funniest messages we got because we read it and we were just like, oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay.
He's like, wow.
All right. One of my final 2 questions is this: what do you feel has helped you grow the most on Twitch? Do you think it's a particular platform? Do you think it's a particular way
Wow.
you market? Is it like what you do on stream? What do you think has helped you grow as much as you have? And you both have. Every time I be pulling up, I be putting like PandaGore with the check mark, Vibe with the check mark. Y'all are W's.
I'm gonna be honest, because before it was because I primarily streamed DVD. And that community is incredibly supportive. But now it's honestly all of you guys, because I most of the people that I meet now, as far as like when I've like growing on my channel, has been people from either Vibe Stream, JLDs, Tyler's, you know, even Gale's now, Dank, Shay. I've had a few people for Shay's Cluster, just like that whole like group. I've met a ton of people through everyone. Yeah.
I'd say pretty much
Basically just genuine connections and talking to people in streams. I think Twitter helps a lot too. I've met like I have a friend named Links, and I met him on Twitter because when I got my neck tatted, I got really sick like afterwards, like after I got home from getting it done. I got really sick. So I posted on Twitter and I was like, has this happened to anyone before?
No,
and Links found that post, and that's how we started talking and figured out he was a streamer, all of this kind of stuff. And now he's like a really good friend of mine as well. But so I think Twitter helps a lot as well.
Yeah.
Kick has now helped a lot. Even TikTok. There's a lot of streamers that I've met through TikTok that I've made connections with as well. So just going out there and talking to people. Yeah.
Pretty much the same.
And just DM train wrecks like Cluster and Garbage did. And then you get that green check mark right away.
I think another thing.
I think Trainwrecks would give me a green check mark, just even without the 75 follower thing.
I don't know. Maybe give him a free toe.
I could give you a free toe, bro.
$25.
Come on, let's go.
There you go.
Nah, I give him a free toe if he give me a check mark.
Yeah, I don't know. I think like not only what she said, but you know, just speaking as far as like about her, like she's very genuine, and you know, she has a way of building connection with her or the people that she talks to. Very much so, like same with me. I know I get that comment a lot, is the fact that, you know, how I communicate with my chat, and you know how you know the people that I talk to, you know, that you know come up and like hang out with us, you know, they stay. They like to hang out with us because of our personalities and the community that's there. You know, there's a lot of love there. There may be a lot of quote unquote trolling by, you know, someone named Tyler, but
oh,
you
I know.
T is for Tyler. He's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Are you shooting my dick right now?
Like, that's one thing that when I first came into this friend group, a lot of people started telling me one of the things that they really liked about my streams is that like I will look at the camera when I'm talking to people. I feel like I've kind of lost that a little bit within the last like maybe 5 months, but I never noticed it before until people started pointing it out to me. And like, and my giggle too. A lot of people started pointing out my giggle and I was like, what? Yeah. But no, I've gotten a lot of compliments on just like the fact that I look at my camera when I talk to people, or I do my best. I know I can't do it all the time, but I do my best. So yeah, I don't know, it was really nice.
The spam queen.
Wow, Tyler.
Giggle too. Wow.
No, it's the spam queen.
Who's that? I don't know her.
Banned the spam queen from my chat.
Did you see her new Vibe's new name? Probably next year.
Oh my god.
Wait, next year?
Megan.
Yeah, I came up with it. It was me.
The Vibe Peen. What's a troll? Is that when you're running up a hill, then tripping?
Wow.
That's like the joke behind it.
Oh man.
It's spooky.
Gotta love it.
Gotta love you.
I literally
troll is
love
a person
so
who starts or participates in a discussion with the intention of
Jesus,
causing
he literally
trouble
went to
or
Wikipedia.
They
So
may
it's
post
literally Tyler?
inflammatory. Yeah, at that point, should we edit Wikipedia right now and put his name?
You know what you
like
should do is someone should screenshot that and then just like post like Tyler in big red letters across it and make it into an emote.
Put his Riz wall freaking emote too in the entry as a GIF.
Yeah. The background.
It's a command in his stream.
By the way, let it be known, the Get Rizwall nerd, I created that. He may have created the emote, but I created the wall.
Let him know.
Drop that mic. Let's go.
I can't. It's kind of attached right here. What
All
did
right.
you do with it? You have to show me.
Eyes emote. So the final question of the night is, so I know Vibe is a mom and Hannah also, like with the dogs and whatnot. How do you manage your time for your loved ones, any kind of work you do, and Twitch? How do you manage all of that together? Like I know you were talking about me with everything I do, but how do you manage your stuff?
I have a lot more free time than I used to. So it's fairly easy for me to manage things. I would say Vibe is definitely more of a W in that category than I am, because I do have a lot more free time than she does when it comes to that. And I acknowledge that as well.
I acknowledge Vibe and Panna.
I acknowledge JLD as my viewers champion.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah,
Hi
when it comes to
there.
like managing my time, I do have a 6-year-old, and I am doing college as well as, trying to, find time to spend with, those that I really care about. And really the only thing that comes down to it is if you care about it and, they mean something to you, you make it a priority. Regardless of anything. So, I mean, honestly, first and foremost, everyone understands that, my daughter, she'll always come before anything. Yeah. Like literally it's her, college, and then like Twitch and everything else. Like that's primarily what I do. And I know lately, when I am, doing a lot of stuff with schoolwork, even though I'm doing schoolwork or even though I'm doing something, I'm usually hanging out in Discord anyways. I might be, working on schoolwork, listening, but it's primarily just so I can like still spend time with people and still listen and, still participate in conversations. But I will literally just mute and walk away and go do whatever I have to do with my daughter, like whether it's anything she needs me for, or, we do this thing where in the mornings we always have breakfast together. And then, lunch, it's pretty much we just kind of chill or whatever. But dinner time is the big thing. Like, we don't have any electronics at the table. Like, we don't do anything. It's primarily just like me and her. And, we just eat dinner and just like enjoy each other's company. And so that kind of stuff is important to me. Being as like, growing up, I didn't have that kind of stuff. And so it's important for me that she does. And another thing is like I spend time with her before she goes to bed. Like that is a really big thing for me, unless like there's something I'm cramming for school or something I just need to get done, like I have a deadline or something. Like that's the other thing. But I mean, that's really all it comes down to it, is if you really care about it and it's a priority, it's something that you will manage and you'll organize. Yeah.
I think
not cluster calling us out for the 3 hours of sleep.
Wow.
You know what? I'm with cluster on this. I'm with cluster on that.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong. I maybe slept 3.5, maybe 4 hours. So you're not wrong.
I slept a little bit more, but yeah, kind of the same. It was split up though, because we had an insurance person come out to check our roof for hail damage. And I had to be up for that, but
what's a troll?
Sleep? What's that?
Garbage.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Yeah, Gail.
I think people need to understand that more. Is that like personal life needs to come first over Twitch. Like I get it. People want to hit partner. People want to get numbers. People want to hit affiliate. People want to like whatever their goal is, whether it's money, viewers, make friends, whatever the case is. I think people need to understand that there is no streams if your energy is not there, if your mind is distracted by whatever you're going through in life. If your personal life is not situated, there's no there's no streams to go with it. Like you always got to make sure you're taking care of yourself first, whether you have a family or like college or whatever the case may be. Make sure you're
take care of yourself first, love yourself first. The rest can come later.
Yeah,
drink your heckin' water.
Yeah, and the people in your life that actually care about you will understand that, and if they don't, then they're not meant to be in your life. Point blank, period. So
one of the things Vibe said actually stuck out a little bit was how her and Willow don't have electronics at the table. And
that's important.
I honestly think I need to take a note of that, because like since starting like this whole Twitch thing, I feel like I've been chronically on my phone for a lot of things, whether it's for like content creation, whether it's watching people, whether it's on Discord, whether I'm actually doing like work like for my job. I feel like I'm chronically on my phone a lot of times. And
Yeah.
it's just like, I don't know if it's just like my eagerness to just get things done, or if it's just like, if there's like a hidden reason behind it, but I think I'm gonna try and get myself a little bit away from my phone because of that. And before I stream, and even the days I don't stream, I'm usually the one cooking dinner for the boss and I, because she comes home from work. I'm mostly home, and there are times I do notice I'm on the phone a lot more than I should be. So I think I need to take a lesson out of Vibe's book and do the same thing.
Well, and think about it, like what dinner lasts between 30 minutes to an hour for people. We can all survive 30 minutes to an hour without any kind of electronic devices and having genuine conversation with either, you know, the person that you're having dinner with, your family, or whatever. Like a lot of the times, like, yes, I'll be in front of my computer when I eat dinner, but I'm in a Discord call talking to people.
Right.
So, because yeah, I don't really have anyone to eat dinner with, so it's just me, little old me.
You got all of us, Panda.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I think like the reason why I do it is because it's like, for me, it's primarily her. Like that's primarily, I want her to be able to have, you know, that undivided, no matter what, you know, just have a conversation with, because sometimes those moments are, you know, during dinner or whatever it may be, you know, that it is important because, you know, often, you know, we're so busy with everything else that we have going on in life that, you know, you never really sit down and really try to be present. And, you know, that's why I always, this is like something, I'll be a broken record, but always enjoy like, you know, your present time, your alone time, whatever it may be. And that's important.
Yeah. And kids, you know,
They
you
remember
don't
that.
realize it now as kids, but they grow up and they remember things like that, you know. My mom was a lot like Vibe, you know, because my mom didn't have the best life as a kid growing up. So she's definitely one of those people where when I say like, you know, despite of what you've gone through in your life, people make mistakes. We all do. You know, we live and we learn from them. But you can choose how you treat other people. Just because you had a bad childhood doesn't mean that, you know, you have to carry on, you know, treating other people like that. And my mom is definitely an example of that because, you know, my mom's been my best friend my entire life. And she used to do little stuff like that. Even though she was the breadwinner, she'd always take time out of her day to, you know, have dinner with me, or we'd go to the park. Her and I take a lot of vacations together.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. Before Vibe, my mom was my best friend my entire life. So especially after my dad passed away when I was a teenager, it was just me and her. It's you know, and it's still me and her as far as like, you know, this life thing we call going.
Yeah, the whole IRL thing, crazy.
What's IRL? I don't know.
Megan's mom remembered her 5th grade essay for a DARE program. Yeah, she did. Hey, if you guys didn't have the DARE program in your school, like I said, I'm old. But I had the DARE program in my school in 5th grade, and I won 2nd place. And that was probably one of the proudest moments ever because I grew up with a learning comprehension issue. I learned different from the other kids, and back then they didn't have programs like they do nowadays. Yeah. So it was a struggle for me in school. So to get that kind of achievement with that, you know, just learning disability that I have, like it was a very proud moment in my life, and my mom was super happy.
Rightfully
so. She
so.
Still is. She brings it up all the time. Even well into my 30s, she's just like, yeah, Megan did this.
That's a W.
Good.
My mom might be my biggest critic, but she also is one of my biggest supporters as well. So
biggest fan.
Love her to death.
That's how it should be. That's how it should be. Best friend, but also wants the best for you at the end of the day.
Yeah, me and Willow definitely have a really like special relationship because I mean, you know, but I don't talk about it too much, but her dad isn't really in her life or anything, so it is pretty much just me and Willow. So, that's why it's really important to me with those little moments and stuff like that. Like, I do take on both roles.
I'll tell you this, Vibe. In the end, like when she becomes an adult, because, I went through a lot as a teenager, losing my dad. In the end, she'll thank you for that, because I definitely thanked my mom. She will. I promise you that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's big facts. Trust me, Vibe, you're doing a fantastic job as Willow's mom. So just keep doing what you're doing. She's proud of you. She's happy to be your daughter.
She's a W kid as well. Willow is amazing.
Yeah, she's smarter than Jesus. Yeah, she's fucking smart.
And the way she trolls Tyler, it's so good.
The way, yeah. Things that she says to Tyler, it's so funny.
Are you shit?
Right now. She's a little gamer too, and it's so cute.
She is. It's so cute.
Yeah, she's
so also an artist. She drew me a panda picture the other day. It's so good. I love it so much.
She's taught her how to troll me.
I don't know.
I don't know.
At this point, we all troll garbage. At this point, like,
he's
like, are you really his friend if you're not trolling him?
Literally.
Does she like Pokemon though? I troll my Pokemon cards.
She does like Pokemon. Yeah.
Imagine trolling people. Let them know.
I'll troll my Pokemon cards one day. All right. So Vibe, Panna, you two have been a W guest on tonight's couch. So I appreciate you guys being here. Like,
thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you for having us
and stuff too.
Absolutely. We're very honored to be the first duo, the dynamic duo.
The dynamic duo, maybe the future JLD Women's Tag Team Champions. Who knows if that ever becomes a thing in the universe. But
it'll happen. We'll manifest it.
Yeah.
Seriously, you two are amazing. I'm glad to call you both friends. I'm happy I met you both through Tyler and all of these crazy people that are in my chat right now that I get trolled by on a almost daily basis. But like, you guys are amazing. I appreciate you both pulling in. And if there's anything you both want to say last second before we finish it, the floor is both of yours. Who's Tyler?
No, I just wanna thank you, JLD, for asking me to do this. Like, it was such an honor, and honestly, I can't wait to see what the rest of the year and the years to come with everybody that I know happen. Like I said earlier about you, like all of the amazing things that you're doing, like I know you're gonna hit your goal. And once you do it, like, I just can't wait to see how well that you blossom. And that goes for everybody, like Hawk and Tyler, Vibe, me, just everybody. Like, I love watching my friends succeed in life, and it makes me happy. Exactly. So
yeah,
and that's the best group of friends you can get, is the ones that actually want to support you and not just like seeing you succeed and they're just like, oh, Tyler made partner. Yeah. Oh, like, like I hit him up instantly as soon as I saw it. I was like, yo, dude.
Oh, that was an incredible day. Like,
that was
especially
incredible.
that stream.
I cried. I cried a lot that day, actually.
Yeah.
He definitely
hard work always eventually pays off. Sometimes it takes a little longer than others, but it does pay off in the end if you're really serious and passionate about it.
Let them know, Tyler.
Absolutely. And I guess, me as the last thing that I'm gonna say, I'm gonna, do something. I'm gonna give JLD the smoke.
Hopefully.
For what?
He deserves the smoke. JLD he's doing incredible things, just to kind of piggyback off what, Megan said. He's working 40 hours a week. He's working out at the gym. He's streaming on multiple platforms, and he's still finding time for, himself, and to boss, and, just his friends in general. And not only that, but like, he has built genuine connections with, speaking for myself and a few others, definitely with, all of us. And he'll take time out of his day to check on you, like outside of Twitch. And, he is just very genuine and kind, and, watching him continue to grow and, continue to, do these couch talks and bring people together a little bit more each time. It's really amazing to see, and I'm just incredibly proud of you. You're an amazing person. You're nothing less than, astonishing. I promise you that.
You're both W's, and I really appreciate that. Thank you, seriously.
I can vouch on being checked on because Denver just had a shooting at the Ball Arena not too long ago, and JLD checked on me just to make sure like I was okay if anyone I knew was around that. So it made me feel very special. I actually didn't even know about it until you said something, JLD.
Yeah, something happened in Illinois too, in Chicago. I hit up Fatchy about it real quick.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I don't know if you heard, but so like the Ball Arena, the Nuggets won, and it's the first time the Nuggets have ever won something like that. Well, they had their parade that Friday, and there was another shooting during the parade, and my mom works downtown, and they closed off all of the streets that get into one of the buildings that are because she works right off the 16th Street Mall where the parade or the 7th something, it's right next to it. They closed off all the streets, so she decided to stay home. And only 6 people went into her work that day, and they were all having lunch outside, like watching the parade, and they heard gunshots. So like, my mom could have been there at that one. It was targeted, but still like ricochets and everything happened. Yeah. But yeah,
people
it's
ain't
crazy.
thinking when they shoot.
It's crazy world. They're not. Yeah, but we appreciate you, JLD. You're amazing.
I appreciate you. Thank you for being great friends to the JLD universe and myself. You guys are both fantastic. And with that being said, chat, exclamation point, guests in the chat. If you want to follow them on Twitch, follow their social medias, send them $25 on their Cash App, whatever you want to do. Go check them out. They are fantastic streamers. You will not be disappointed when you go to their streams. They're absolutely amazing. With that being said, Vibe, Hannah, hope you have a great rest of your night. I appreciate you both again for being here, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you for having
very
us.
soon.
Thank you so much for having us. Okay. Absolutely.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Drink your heckin' water, nerds.
Hey, just like one last thing. One last thing.
I swear to God, if you do that thing where you leave. I see. I knew it.
She did.
I called her out. There you go.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Panna. Bye, Vibe.
I swear to God, I called it as soon. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you next time.